Be me. 24 years old, living in a small apartment with my roommate Derek, who works night shifts at a warehouse. Spend most evenings gaming online with this guy Kyle I met in a random Discord server 3 years ago. We've played everything together. Valorant, League, Elden Ring, even that weird anime dating sim he convinced me to try. Kyle's from somewhere across the country. Never met him in person. Just know he has a funny voice and laughs at all my dumb jokes. One night we're playing at like 2 a.m. and he says something weird. Dude, I might be in your area next week. We should totally meet up. I'm half asleep, so I'm like, sure, whatever, man. Thinking he's probably joking or will flake anyway. Give him my general area, nothing specific. Just the city name. Week passes, completely forget about the conversation because I have the memory of a goldfish with dementia. Friday night, as I'm on the couch in my boxers, eating cereal and watching YouTube videos about conspiracy theories. There's a knock on my door at 9 p.m. I'm not expecting anyone. Derek's at work and I didn't order food. Open the door and there's this guy standing there with a massive backpack and a gaming laptop bag. He's about 5 feet 9 inches, wearing a hoodie that says, "I paused my game to be here," and cargo shorts despite it being like 50 degrees outside. Yo, it's Kyle. A surprise visit. I'm standing there in my underwear holding a bowl of soggy frosted flakes, trying to process this. Kyle? From Discord? Yeah, man. I told you I'd be in the area. Can I crash here tonight? My Airbnb fell through. Red flags are everywhere, but my stupid brain goes, well, we are friends, and I let him in. He immediately drops his bags and sprawls on my couch like he owns the place. Dude, your apartment is way smaller than I imagined, but it's cozy. I like it. Thanks, Kyle. I really appreciate you roasting my living situation within 30 seconds of arrival. So, what happened with your Airbnb? Oh, I never actually booked one. I just said that so you'd let me in. He's laughing like this is the funniest thing ever. I'm standing there realizing I may have made a huge mistake. How long are you planning to stay? Just a few days, probably. And I'm between jobs right now and wanted to take a little vacation. Between jobs is code for unemployed, and this vacation is apparently at my expense. Whatever. It's just a few days. I can deal with a few days. Kyle boots up his laptop and connects to my Wi-Fi without asking for the password. Dude, you really should change your Wi-Fi password. It's just password 123. That's like asking to get hacked. How did you even know that? I guessed it in like 2 tries. You're so predictable, man. I'm starting to understand why this friendship worked better when there were 2,000 miles between us. He orders pizza on his phone. You want some? I'll get a large so we can share. Okay, that's actually nice of him. Pizza arrives 30 minutes later. Delivery guy hands me the pizza. I reach for my wallet. Oh yeah, I don't have any money on me. Can you get this one? Kyle says this while already biting into a slice he grabbed from the box. And I pay for the pizza that was supposedly his treat, wondering how I got scammed this easily. We eat and game together, which is honestly pretty fun. It's cool to actually see him rage at the screen in real time instead of just hearing it through Discord. Around 2 a.m. I say I'm going to bed. Cool. I'll just crash here on the couch. I get him a blanket and the pillow, head to my room. Wake up at 8 a.m. to weird noises in the kitchen. Walk out and Kyle has made himself completely at home. That he's cooking eggs and bacon, used all my eggs and bacon, and has Fox News playing on my TV at full volume. Morning, bro. Made us breakfast. Well, made me breakfast, but you can have some if you want. The audacity of this man. I eat the breakfast he made with my food in my kitchen while he explains his entire life story. Apparently he got fired from his retail job at GameStop for creative differences with management, which I'm certain means he was shit at his job. And he broke up with his girlfriend 2 months ago. She kept his PlayStation 5 and he's been couch surfing with various internet friends ever since. You're like my 5th stop on this tour. Everyone else kicked me out after a week though, but I think you and me have a special bond. Fucking wonderful. I'm the 5th person to make this mistake. So when are you planning to leave exactly? Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty flexible. It depends on when I find a new job, I guess. He's planning to job hunt from my couch. I have to work my retail shift at Best Buy in an hour, so I get ready and leave him alone in my apartment. Spend the entire shift paranoid that he's going through my stuff or throwing a party or something. Come home 6 hours later, and the apartment is actually fine. Kyle's on the couch exactly where I left him, playing Elden Ring and eating my Hot Pockets. Dude, I beat Millennia while you were gone. It took me 47 tries, but I got her. He's so excited, like a puppy, and I can't even be mad. Derek comes home from his night shift looking exhausted. Who the hell is this? This is Kyle, my online friend. He's staying for a few days. Derek gives me a look that says, "We're going to talk about this later," and goes to his room. Days turn into a week. Kyle has not left my couch except to use the bathroom and raid my fridge. He's beaten 3 games on my TV, used all my streaming service passwords. Edson has a blanket fort situation going on. Derek pulls me aside one night. "Dude, your friend needs to go. He ate my leftover Chinese food and used my shampoo." I know. I'll talk to him. I approach Kyle, who's watching anime at 1 a.m. "Hey man, so it's been a week. What's your plan?" "My plan for what? For leaving? Getting your own place?" "Oh dude, I'm broke. Job market is rough right now. I applied to 3 places online." 3 places. Wow, such effort. "I thought you said a few days." "Yeah, but we're having such a good time. Remember last night when we stayed up until 4 a.m. watching those videos about cryptids? I mean, yes, that was fun, but that doesn't mean you can live here." Before I can respond, there's another knock at the door. It's 1 a.m. Who the hell is knocking? I open it, and there's this girl standing there, probably mid-20s, wearing a college sweatshirt and looking confused. "Is Kyle here?" "Oh no." Depends who's asking." "I'm Emma. I met Kyle online. He said he was crashing with a friend, and I wanted to make sure he was okay." Kyle jumps up from the couch. "Emma, you actually came. Guys, this is Emma. We've been talking for 2 weeks." 2 weeks? This man has been planning ahead. Emma comes in looking around nervously. "Your friend said you had a spare room where I could stay for a bit? I just broke my lease and need a place for a week or 2. I look at Kyle with murder in my eyes. "I don't have a spare room, but I have a 1-bedroom apartment with a couch." Emma looks at Kyle. "You said this was a house." "I said it was housing, which technically counts." Derek emerges from his room in his underwear. "What the hell is going on out here?" Emma sees Derek and her eyes go wide. "Derek? Derek from community college?" Derek squints at her. "Emma, holy shit. I haven't seen you since sophomore year." Apparently they know each other. Apparently the universe is playing a prank on me. "Oh, you live here?" Derek's suddenly very awake and aware that he's in his underwear. "Yeah, let me put on pants." He runs back to his room. I'm standing in my living room at 1 a.m. with my online friend who won't leave, and a random girl he invited without asking me. Emma looks at me apologetically. "I'm so sorry. I didn't know the situation. Kyle made it sound like you had tons of space." "It's fine. It's not your fault. Kyle has a unique relationship with the truth." Kyle's back on the couch eating chips like this is all perfectly normal. Derek comes back out wearing actual clothes. "So, Emma, what have you been up to?" They start catching up, and I realize Emma is actually really cool. She's funny and smart and has actual life goals, unlike some people. She explains she broke her lease because her roommate's boyfriend moved in without asking, and it got weird. Ironic, given our current situation. "Yet I can take the couch. I don't want to impose." Kyle's already claimed the couch as his personal kingdom. "I can share. I don't mind." Kyle pats the couch next to him. Emma looks at me with these desperate eyes. "I can pay rent, like actual money. I have a job and everything." The concept of money being exchanged for housing, what a novel idea. I look at Derek, who's clearly interested in having Emma around. "Fine, but just for a week or 2 until you find a place." Emma's face lights up. "Thank you so much. I promise I'll be a good house guest." She's already infinitely better than Kyle by virtue of offering to pay. We set her up with some blankets. She takes one end of the couch, and Kyle takes the other. I go back to bed wondering how my life became a sitcom. Next morning, I wake up to the smell of coffee. Emma's in the kitchen, making breakfast for everyone. She's made pancakes, eggs, bacon, and has fresh fruit arranged nicely. I went to the store this morning and bought groceries. I hope that's okay. She bought groceries with her own money to cook for us. Kyle's still asleep on his end of the couch, drooling on my throw pillow. Derek's already at the table eating and chatting with Emma. I sit down and Emma serves me a plate. "This is amazing, thank you. It's the least I can do. I really appreciate you letting me crash here." We're having a nice morning until Kyle wakes up and stumbles over. "What's for breakfast?" Emma made extra for everyone, including Kyle, despite him being the reason she's even here. Kyle loads his plate and goes back to the couch without saying thank you. Emma just smiles like she expected nothing less. Over the next few days, Emma becomes the best roommate ever. She cleans without being asked, splits groceries, respects personal space, and is generally delightful. But Kyle remains a couch goblin who occasionally emerges to eat food and complain about job applications. Derek and Emma are clearly developing feelings for each other. They stay up late talking when Derek gets home from work. I'm watching this romance develop while simultaneously hosting a man-child who used my loofah without asking. 2 weeks pass, Emma finds a great apartment downtown and is moving out. Derek looks devastated. The night before she leaves, yes, they finally kiss in the kitchen, and it's actually really sweet. I'll come visit all the time. They exchange numbers, make plans. It's wholesome content. Emma moves out. I'm genuinely sad to see her go. Kyle's still here. Dude, Kyle, Emma had her life together in 2 weeks. What's your excuse? I'm working on it. He's not working on anything. He's playing Halo and eating my string cheese. Another week passes. I come home from work one day, and there's another person in my apartment. Yes, this time it's a guy, probably late 20s, sitting at my kitchen table with Kyle. Oh, hey, this is Marcus. He's a friend from another Discord server. Marcus waves at me. He's well-dressed, has his hair styled, and has an energy drink in front of him. Nice place. Thanks? Are you moving in too? Everyone laughs like I'm joking. I'm not joking. Marcus explains he's just visiting for the day. He drove 3 hours to meet up with Kyle. I've been in like 4 of Kyle's stories about staying with internet friends. I wanted to meet the current victim. There are stories about this? Oh yeah, Kyle's like a legend in our server. The guy who somehow convinced people to let him live rent-free. Kyle looks proud of this fact. Marcus seems cool though. He's actually employed as an IT guy and has his life together. We all hang out and game for a few hours. During a loading screen, Marcus looks around. Wait, you're the 4th place I've heard about, but somehow Kyle's mentioned you before that? Kyle freezes. I swear you've been in like 8 different stories over the past year about different situations. Marcus is staring at Kyle suspiciously. Dude, are you dimension hopping? How are you in everyone's life? We all laugh, but there's a moment where I wonder if Marcus is onto something. Kyle just shrugs. I get around. Marcus leaves that evening, gives me his number. Text me if you need help evicting him. I've heard the stories. Great, so this is a known pattern. That night, Derek and I have a roommate meeting. Dude, we need to kick Kyle out. It's been almost a month. I know, but how? He has nowhere to go. Not our problem. He's not paying rent, he's eating all our food, and yesterday I caught him using my cologne. Derek has a point. We confront Kyle together. Kyle, we love you, man. Yeah, but you need to find your own place. Kyle looks up from the couch where he's been living like a hermit crab. But we're bros. Bros help each other out. Bros also respect boundaries and contribute to household expenses. I'll get a job soon, I promise. You've been saying that for a month. Kyle gets emotional. You guys are the only friends I have who haven't kicked me out yet. Everyone else gave up on me. I feel guilty, but Derek stays strong. Maybe there's a reason for that, Kyle. Ouch. But harsh but fair. We give him a deadline, 1 week to find a job and start contributing or he has to leave. Kyle agrees. Seems genuinely motivated. Next day, he's applying to jobs on my laptop. Day after that, he has an interview at a grocery store. Day after that, he gets the job. I did it. I got hired. I start next week. We celebrate with pizza that I pay for because Kyle doesn't get his first paycheck for 2 weeks. For a moment, I think maybe this will work out. Yeah, then Kyle's first day of work comes. He leaves for his shift at 2 p.m., comes back at 4 p.m. How was work? Oh, I quit. You what? The manager was super rude and they expected me to actually stock shelves like manual labor. I want to scream. That's what working at a grocery store means. Yeah, but it's not for me. I'm more of a creative type. Derek loses it. You're out. Pack your shit. You have until tomorrow. Kyle looks shocked, like he can't believe his actions have consequences. And I feel bad, but also relieved. That night, Emma comes over to hang out with Derek. She sees the situation and takes pity on Kyle. I might know a guy who's looking for a roommate. He's kind of weird, but he's harmless. She makes a call, talks to someone, hangs up. Okay, his name is Trevor. He lives across town. He's willing to let Kyle stay for like $200 a month. Kyle perks up. I can do $200. With what money, Kyle? Emma offers to front him the first month as a loan. She's too nice for this world. Next day, we drive Kyle and his stuff to Trevor's place. Trevor's exactly as weird as Emma warned. He's got like 15 houseplants and introduces each one by name. But he seems stable and employed, so that's an improvement. Kyle moves in. We hug goodbye. Thanks for everything, man. You're a real one. Just promise me you'll actually try this time. I will, I promise. We leave, and I feel like a weight has been lifted. Derek and I deep clean the apartment. It takes 4 hours to remove all traces of Kyle, find 3 empty energy drink cans behind the couch, a sock that's definitely not mine, and my missing phone charger. That weekend, Derek and Emma make it official. They're dating. I'm happy for them. They're actually really good together. Life goes back to normal. I have my apartment back, my food stays in the fridge, and I can walk around in my underwear without a guest judging me. 2 weeks later, I get a Discord message from Kyle. Hey, dude, Trevor's driving me insane. Can I come back? No. He sends a sad emoji. I block him on Discord. 3 days later, he shows up at my door. I don't answer it. He knocks for 10 minutes, then leaves. Feel guilty, but stand firm. Next week, I'm at work and Marcus messages me. Dude, Kyle just showed up at my place. I'm so sorry. It's fine. I'm only letting him stay for 3 days max. I learned from your mistake. The cycle continues. Derek and I have a laugh about it over beers. Remember when we thought Emma was going to be the problem? Instead, she became the solution and your girlfriend. We toast to that. Life is good. My couch is mine again. No more surprise house guests. No more sharing food with gaming buddies who don't understand basic social contracts. A month passes in peaceful bliss. Then I get a text from an unknown number. Hey, it's Kyle's mom. He said you were his friend. He's been arrested for trespassing. Can you bail him out? What? That apparently Kyle tried to sleep in his ex's apartment building lobby and got caught. I text back, sorry, wrong number, and block it. Derek finds out and we have a serious discussion about boundaries and enabling. We did our best. He needs to figure his own shit out. Derek's right. 2 months later, I run into Emma at the grocery store. Oh my God, I have to tell you about Kyle. Apparently he's actually doing better. He's working at a comic book store and has his own studio apartment. Trevor kicked him out after 2 weeks, but it was the wake-up call he needed. I'm genuinely happy to hear he's getting his life together. We chat for a bit. She tells me she and Derek are moving in together. You guys are the real love story from this whole mess, she laughs and agrees. As I'm leaving the store, I see someone who looks familiar. It's Marcus, buying energy drinks. Dude, how's it going? We catch up. Turns out he went through the exact same thing with Kyle that I did. That he stayed for 3 days, then 5, then I had to literally change my locks. We bond over our shared trauma. Exchange numbers for real this time, make plans to hang out. Turns out the whole Kyle situation led to me making actual real-life friends. Derek got an amazing girlfriend, and Kyle eventually learned to adult, probably. Week after seeing Marcus at the store, Derek and Emma invite me to a party at their new place. It's nice they have actual furniture and everything. Very adult. And I'm there drinking beer when someone taps my shoulder. It's a girl, probably my age, really pretty with short dark hair. You're the guy who let Kyle live on your couch for a month, right? Oh God, my reputation precedes me. Yeah, how do you know about that? I'm Trevor's sister Jess. I heard all about it. You're like a legend in his houseplant enthusiast Discord. There's a Discord for houseplant enthusiasts, and somehow I'm a legend in it. We start talking, and she's actually really cool. She works at a library and has a great sense of humor. Trevor said you were way too nice for your own good. Is that a compliment? From Trevor it is. He's usually very judgmental. We exchange numbers. She says we should hang out sometime. I'm floating on air. The Kyle disaster led to this. Next day, Marcus texts me. Yo, there's a party this weekend. You should come. Bring your friends. I invite Derek and Emma. They're down. The party is at Marcus's place. It turns out he has a huge house because IT jobs apparently pay well. There's like 30 people there, all gamers and internet friends meeting up in real life. I'm having a great time until I see him. Kyle. He's in the corner talking to some people, looking exactly the same. He sees me and waves enthusiastically. Dude, I didn't know you knew Marcus. I could say the same thing. We catch up. Kyle actually seems different, more mature somehow. I've been doing really well. I got promoted to assistant manager at the comic shop. I'm genuinely proud of him. That's awesome, man. Yeah, and I've been seeing a therapist, working through some stuff. Character development. Who knew? I owe you an apology. I was a terrible house guest and took advantage of your kindness. This is not what I expected. I appreciate that, man, seriously. We hug it out. It's weirdly emotional. The party continues. I'm talking to various people. Jess shows up later. As apparently she knows Marcus through Trevor. Everyone in this friend group is somehow connected. It's wild. We end up talking for hours. She's into the same games I am and has actually read theory about game design. Want to get coffee sometime? I ask this before I lose my nerve. Absolutely. We make plans for Tuesday. Derek sees this from across the room and gives me a thumbs up. The party winds down, people start leaving. Kyle approaches me one more time. And hey, so I know this is weird, but I'm having a housewarming party next month at my new place. You should come. You have your own place? Yeah, 1-bedroom apartment. It's small, but it's mine. I'm actually impressed. I'll be there. We say goodbye. This time it feels final, in a good way. Tuesday comes, I meet Jess for coffee. We talk for 3 hours straight. The conversation just flows. She tells me about her weird library patrons. I tell her about my retail customers. Do you want to come over and play games sometime? She suggests this so casually. Yeah, definitely. We make plans for Friday. I go home feeling like things are really looking up. Friday arrives, Jess comes over with her gaming laptop. We play co-op games, order Chinese food, watch bad movies. It's perfect. Around midnight, she's getting ready to leave. This was really fun. Yeah, we should do it again. She kisses me before leaving. Not a long, dramatic kiss, just a sweet, quick one. I float back into my apartment. Derek's visiting Emma, so I have the place to myself. I sit on my couch, the same couch Kyle lived on for a month. Somehow that disaster led to all of this. Marcus becoming a real friend, Derek and Emma getting together, and now Jess. Maybe Kyle was secretly a chaos agent sent to improve my life. Or maybe I'm just really good at making lemonade from lemons. A month later, I'm at Kyle's housewarming party. His apartment is actually nice, and he's decorated it with movie posters and has a proper gaming setup. There's like 15 people there, all from various Discord servers and online communities. Kyle gives a speech thanking everyone for their support during his transitional period. He specifically thanks me, Emma, and Trevor for putting up with him. Everyone claps, it's wholesome. Jess is there with me, we've been dating for a few weeks now. She fits into the friend group perfectly. Marcus pulls me aside. Hey dude, I think you might be the main character in this whole story. What do you mean? You let Kyle crash, which led to Emma showing up, which led to Derek and Emma dating, which led to you meeting Jess through Trevor, and somehow Kyle turned his life around because of it. I never thought about it like that. Maybe we're all just supporting characters in Kyle's redemption arc. We laugh, but there's truth to it. The party goes late, people playing games and telling stories. Like Kyle's genuinely happy. You can see it. He's found his people, his place, his purpose. As everyone's leaving, Kyle stops me. I know I said it before, but seriously, thank you for not giving up on me when everyone else did. You did the work, man. I just provided a couch. A very comfortable couch. We laugh and say goodbye. Jess and I walk back to my car. Your friends are all insane. I know, it's great. We drive back to my place. She's basically living there now. Has a toothbrush and everything. Derek moved out last month to live with Emma full-time. So now I have the apartment to myself. Well, to myself and Jess. Life has completely transformed in just a few months. All because I made the stupid decision to let an online friend crash on my couch. Sometimes the worst decisions lead to the best outcomes. Or maybe I'm just lucky that Kyle's chaos energy was ultimately benevolent. 6 months after the whole Kyle saga began, things are stable. Yet I got promoted at work. Jess and I are talking about moving in together officially. Derek and Emma are engaged. Kyle's thriving at his job and dating someone he met at a comic convention. Marcus has become one of my best friends. We hang out at least once a week. The whole friend group gets together monthly for game nights. It's wild how interconnected everything became. One night we're all at Derek and Emma's place celebrating their engagement. And someone brings up the question that started it all. Marcus, are you actually dimension hopping? How are you in all those situations Kyle described? Marcus gets this mysterious look. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who's to say? Kyle jumps in. Dude, I swear Marcus shows up in everyone's life at exactly the right moment. Or wrong moment, depending on perspective. We all laugh, but there's that moment again where it feels like Marcus might actually be something more. Maybe I'm just really good at making friends. Marcus raises his drink and we all toast. The night continues with stories and games and laughter. Jess leans over and whispers to me, I'm really glad that weirdo showed up at your door. Me too, weirdly enough. We kiss and rejoin the group. Later that night, after everyone leaves, I'm cleaning up with Derek. But remember when you wanted to kill me for letting Kyle stay? Dude, I wanted to kill you and Kyle. But look how it turned out. Derek looks around at his new place, thinks about Emma sleeping in their bedroom. Yeah, okay, you were accidentally right. I'll take it. We finish cleaning and I head home. Jess is already asleep on my bed, well, our bed now. I look at the couch as I pass by, that stupid couch that Kyle claimed as his kingdom for a month. It's just a couch now. It's no longer a symbol of my inability to set boundaries. I smile and head to bed. Life is weird, the internet is weird, but sometimes it works out. My face when my online friend showed up and refused to leave, but somehow it resulted in me finding love and a whole new friend group. That feeling when you realize that chaos and inconvenience can actually be blessings in disguise. Be me. 6 months after the whole Kyle saga, life is actually going really well for once. Jess officially moved in 3 weeks ago. We turned Derek's old room into a gaming room/office. I'm working full-time at Best Buy. actually got promoted to supervisor, which comes with a tiny raise that barely covers the increased rent Jess and I split. She's still at the library, gets to curate book displays and run reading programs for kids. She loves it. So Derek and Emma are planning their wedding for next summer. Emma wants me to be a groomsman, which is wild because I barely knew her 6 months ago. Kyle's still doing his thing across town. We hang out every few weeks. He's genuinely turned his life around. Marcus remains an enigma who somehow knows everyone and appears at random moments like a video game NPC. It's a random Tuesday night. Jess and I are on the couch watching some reality TV show about people who marry strangers. She's making fun of the contestants. I'm half paying attention while scrolling through Reddit. There's a knock at the door at 9:30 p.m., immediately suspicious, because nobody just shows up anymore. We live in a text-first society. You expecting someone? Jess shakes her head. I get up and check the peephole. It's Kyle, but he looks different. He's got a black eye, his hoodie is torn, and he's carrying a garbage bag full of what I assume are his belongings. I open the door. Kyle, what the hell happened? Can I come in? It's kind of an emergency. Jess pauses the TV as Kyle stumbles in. He drops the garbage bag and collapses onto the couch, our couch, his old territory. Dude, I'm so screwed. Start from the beginning. Kyle takes a deep breath. Apparently he's been dating this girl named Vanessa for the past 2 months. Everything was great. Until tonight when her actual boyfriend showed up. Wait, actual boyfriend? I thought you were dating her. So did I. Bitch, turns out she was dating both of us and the other guy found out. The other guy is apparently a 6'4" dude who does MMA and does not appreciate being cheated on. He punched me in the face and told me if I don't leave town, he's gonna break my legs. This is genuinely concerning. Did you call the cops? And tell them what? That the boyfriend of the girl I was unknowingly helping her cheat with assaulted me? He has a point. That's a mess. Plus he knows where I live now. I can't go back to my apartment. Oh no, I see where this is going. Kyle, no. Just for a few days until I figure something out, please. Jess looks at me with concern. We have the extra room now. Traitor, but she's right. We do have the extra room and Kyle's genuinely in danger. Fine, but just until you figure out a plan. Kyle hugs both of us. You guys are lifesavers. We set him up in the gaming room/office, move some stuff around to make space for an air mattress. Ed, this is way better than the couch. You guys upgraded. Don't get comfortable. That night, Jess and I are in bed talking quietly. Do you think he's telling the truth? About the MMA boyfriend? Probably Kyle's dumb enough to unknowingly date someone's girlfriend. She giggles. Should we be worried? I don't know. Hopefully this MMA guy just wanted to scare him. We hear Kyle in the other room talking on his phone. No, Mom, I can't come stay with you. You live in a retirement community. They don't allow people under 55. That's a new detail. Kyle's mom lives in a retirement community, which explains so much. Next morning, I wake up to the smell of burnt toast. Kyle's in the kitchen trying to make breakfast. Dude, I think your toaster is broken. Or maybe you put it on the highest setting. He sheepishly adjusts the toaster. Jess emerges looking annoyed. It's 6 a.m. What's going on? Sorry, I have anxiety and cooking helps. Jess is more forgiving than me. Next time anxiety hits, maybe just make coffee quietly. Deal. I get ready for work. Kyle's on his laptop looking at apartments he definitely can't afford. You're still working at the comic shop, right? Yeah, but I might need to find something that pays better if I'm moving again. At least he's thinking ahead this time. I head to work, spend 8 hours dealing with customers who don't understand why USB-C and USB aren't the same thing. I come home and Jess is sitting on the couch looking stressed. What's wrong? Kyle's ex-girlfriend showed up. What? She wanted to apologize apparently, said she felt terrible about the whole situation. Where is she now? I told her Kyle wasn't here and she left. Smart. Don't give away his location to the woman who's the reason he's hiding. But then 30 minutes later, a different girl showed up asking for Kyle. Oh, for the love of God. Love. But this one said her name was Rachel and that Kyle owed her money. How many girls is Kyle involved with? I told her to call him. I'm not his secretary. Jess is rightfully annoyed. Kyle comes out of the gaming room looking guilty. So about Rachel. Who is Rachel? Turns out Rachel is his ex from like a year ago who he borrowed $500 from and never paid back. Yet why is she showing up now? I may have drunk texted her last night saying I was at my friend's place and she remembered the address from when she dropped me off here that one time. That one time there was apparently another time Kyle was here that I don't remember. Kyle, you can't keep running from your problems. I know, but I literally just got punched in the face. I need like a week to process. Jess intervenes. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Kyle's going to text Rachel and set up a payment plan, and Vanessa is blocked on everything. Kyle nods like a child being scolded. And we're going to establish some ground rules for living here. Oh good. Jess is implementing the boundaries I should have implemented 6 months ago. She makes a list. No overnight guests without asking, contribute to groceries, clean up after yourself, no drama at the door. Jess, and you're going to therapy. I'm already in therapy. More therapy. Kyle agrees to everything. That night Marcus texts me. Heard Kyle's crashing with you again. How does he already know? Dude, how do you always know what's happening? I have my sources, cryptic as always. Is it true about the MMA boyfriend? Unfortunately, yes. Yikes. Well, if you need backup, let me know. Appreciate the offer, but what's Marcus gonna do? Debug the guy to death? Weekend comes. Kyle's been surprisingly good about following the rules. He's contributed to groceries, cleaned the bathroom without being asked, and has been applying to jobs that actually pay living wages. Derek and Emma come over for dinner. They walk in and see Kyle on the couch. Oh, hell no, Derek's immediate reaction. It's temporary. There's an actual dangerous situation. We explain the whole MMA boyfriend saga. Emma's eyes go wide. Kyle, you need to be more careful about who you date. I know. I have terrible judgment. At least he's self-aware now. We have dinner. It's actually nice having everyone together. Kyle tells stories from the comic shop. Apparently there's regular customers who are absolutely unhinged. This one guy comes in every week and just smells the manga, doesn't buy anything, just smells it. We're all dying laughing. And there's this woman who's convinced that Batman is based on her ex-husband. The stories keep coming. That Kyle's actually a great storyteller when he's not being a disaster. After dinner, Emma pulls me aside. He seems different this time. Yeah, therapy and consequences actually helped. That's good. I was worried you were enabling him again. Jess won't let me. She's got boundaries I never had. Emma smiles. She's good for you. Yeah, she really is. Later that week, I'm at work when I get a call from an unknown number. Is this Kyle's friend? Red flag immediately. Joe, who's asking? This is Officer Martinez with the local PD. We need to talk to Kyle about an incident. My heart drops. What kind of incident? I can't discuss it over the phone. Can you have him come down to the station? I get Kyle's number from my contacts and tell the officer I'll pass along the message. Immediately text Kyle. Cops called me looking for you. He responds in all caps. Oh shit, what did I do? I don't know, they want you to come to the station. 20 minutes later, Kyle calls me from Jess's phone. Apparently his phone died. Okay, so I talked to them. Turns out Vanessa's boyfriend filed a police report about me. Fantastic. What did they say? They said I can file a counter report for assault, but it's going to be a he said, she said situation. Kyle sounds defeated. Maybe just do it anyway? You have a black eye as proof. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is so stressful. Poor guy genuinely can't catch a break. That evening, the whole friend group meets up at a bar to discuss the situation. Marcus, Derek, Emma, Jess, me, and Kyle all sitting around a table like we're planning a heist. Okay, so the way I see it, Kyle needs to file the report and then lay low for a while. Marcus being surprisingly tactical. How long is a while? I don't know, a few months? Kyle looks panicked. Said, I can't live on your couch for a few months. You're not on the couch, you're in the gaming room. Still, Emma has an idea. What if Kyle moves somewhere completely different, like out of state? Everyone looks at her. That seems extreme, but also kind of smart, fresh start and all that. Kyle considers this. Where would I even go? Marcus suddenly perks up. My cousin needs a roommate in Austin. Of course, Marcus has a cousin who needs a roommate. He says, how do you know everyone? I told you, I have my sources. The dimension hopper strikes again. Kyle's eyes light up. Austin could be cool. I've always wanted to live somewhere warm. We spend the next hour planning Kyle's escape to Texas like it's a witness protection program. Marcus calls his cousin, who's apparently totally fine with a random guy from the internet moving in. He's used to weird roommates. Last guy collected porcelain dolls. Reassuring. And over the next 2 weeks, Kyle gets his affairs in order. He files the police report, quits his job at the comic shop, packs up his apartment. Jess and I help him move his stuff into a storage unit since he can't take everything to Austin. I'm really gonna miss you guys. Kyle's getting emotional. We'll visit. Austin's not that far. Plus, you can always come back once things cool down. Derek shows up to help with the last few boxes. Dude, I never thought I'd be sad to see you go. Character development for both of us, they bro hug. Moving day arrives. Marcus volunteers to drive Kyle to Austin in his car. It's a 14-hour drive. We can make a road trip out of it. Everyone comes to see Kyle off. Emma made him snacks for the road. Jess gave him a book about starting over. Derek hands him an envelope. Don't open it until you get to Austin. Kyle's crying now. Yet you guys are the best friends I never deserved. Group hug in my apartment parking lot. Marcus and Kyle load up the car and drive off. We all stand there watching them leave. Think he'll actually make it? With Marcus? Yeah, somehow Marcus always makes things work. We head back inside. The gaming room/office is empty, except for the air mattress. Should we get actual office furniture now? Jess is already looking at desks online. Yeah, let's do it. That night we order a desk and the proper office chair. Life without Kyle is quieter, more peaceful, but also a little less interesting. 3 days later, we get a text from Kyle. It's a picture of him and Marcus in front of the Austin City Limits sign. Made it! Austin is amazing. Marcus's cousin is cool. Starting job search tomorrow. Derek responds in the group chat. Proud of you, man. Emma sends heart emojis. I send a thumbs up. Jess writes, don't come back with another black eye. Kyle sends back laughing emojis. 2 weeks pass. Kyle sends updates regularly. He got a job at a different comic shop. His new roommate introduced him to the local gaming scene. He's even started dating someone new. But I'm being very careful this time, made sure she's actually single. Growth. Marcus returns from Austin with stories. Kyle cried 3 times on the drive down. About what? Everything. The situation, his life choices. At the ending of Toy Story 3. We're at my apartment playing games when Marcus says this. But he's good now. He's got a solid support system there. Think he'll stay this time? Who knows, but at least he's trying. Month after Kyle left, Derek and Emma's wedding planning kicks into high gear. I'm fitted for a tux, given responsibilities like organizing the bachelor party. Nothing too crazy. Emma will kill me if anything goes wrong. Define crazy. Just like drinks and games, no strippers, no Vegas, boring but responsible. I plan a weekend at a cabin with the guys. Derek, Marcus, Kyle's flying in for it, and a few of Derek's work friends. Jess is helping Emma with the bachelorette party. Bachelor party weekend arrives. We all meet at the cabin. Kyle shows up looking tan and healthy. Dude, Texas is treating you well. I know, right? I've been hiking and actually going outside. Who is this person, and what did they do with Couch Goblin Kyle? The weekend is perfect. We play games, drink beer, tell embarrassing stories about Derek. Kyle's telling stories from Austin. Apparently he's become friends with this group of artists. I even tried painting. I'm terrible at it, but it's fun. Marcus is in the corner smiling like a proud parent. You really helped him out, man. I say this to Marcus while Kyle's distracted. Nah, he helped himself. I just provided transportation and encouragement. Still, thanks for being there. That's what friends do. Sunday comes and we all head back home. Kyle's staying at a hotel near the airport. His flight back to Austin is the next day. He comes over to my place one more time to say proper goodbye to me and Jess. I know I've said this a million times, but I'm really sorry for everything I put you through. Water under the bridge, man. Jess hugs him. You're welcome back anytime, as long as you call first. Kyle laughs. J'ai le deal. He leaves and I feel this weird sense of closure. Like a chapter of my life is ending, but in a good way. Derek's wedding is 2 months later. It's beautiful, outdoor ceremony. Emma looks stunning. Derek cries during his vows. I give a speech about how they met through the most chaotic circumstances but found something real. Everyone laughs when I mention Kyle and the whole couch situation. Kyle's there, brought his new girlfriend who's lovely and verified single. Marcus is there too, and somehow he's friends with Emma's cousins now. Seriously, dude, how do you know everyone? I'm just friendly. Or you're actually dimension hopping and this is your main timeline. Everyone within earshot stops and looks at Marcus. He just smiles mysteriously. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. The reception is amazing, great food, better dancing. Jess and I are slow dancing when she says something that catches me off guard. I think we should move to a bigger place. Yeah? At the gaming room, too small? No, I mean like a 2-bedroom. For what? She gives me a look. Oh. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Not right now, but like future planning? I spin her around. Yeah, I'm down for future planning. We kiss and continue dancing. Later that night at the hotel where most of the out-of-town guests are staying, there's an after-party in someone's room. Kyle's holding court telling stories, everyone's laughing. Marcus is talking to some random person who apparently knows him from some online forum. Derek and Emma make an appearance before heading to their honeymoon suite. Thanks for everything, man. Derek hugs me. You're a real one. They leave to start their married life. Jess and I hang out for another hour before heading to our room. This has been a perfect day. Yeah, it really has. We're lying in bed when my phone buzzes. It's a group text from Kyle. Hey, thanks for not giving up on me when I was at my worst. You guys changed my life. Responses flood in from everyone. Marcus. Proud of you, brother. Derek. Love you, man. Emma. You're family now. I type back. Couldn't have done it without you forcing me to learn boundaries. Jess adds. And Marcus for being the mysterious dimension hopper who fixes everything. Marcus responds with a shrugging emoji. We all laugh even though we're in different rooms. Turn off my phone and cuddle with Jess. Think about how wild this year has been. From unwanted house guest to actual friend. From annoying couch situation to meeting the love of my life. From isolated gamer to having a whole friend group. Sometimes you just need someone to crash on your couch and refuse to leave to completely transform your existence. Even if that person eats all your food and uses your loofah without permission. But my face when the online friend who crashed on my couch and caused absolute chaos actually ended up being the catalyst for the best year of my life. That feeling when you realize that annoying house guests sometimes bring unexpected blessings and lifelong friendships. Be me. 1 year after Kyle first knocked on my door and changed everything. Jess and I moved into a 2-bedroom apartment last month, upgraded from the old place with actual closet space and a dishwasher. Derek and Emma just celebrated their 6-month wedding anniversary. They're talking about buying a house. Kyle's still thriving in Austin, got promoted to store manager at the comic shop, and is actually saving money for once in his life. But Marcus continues to be everywhere and nowhere simultaneously. Still haven't figured out if he's actually dimension hopping or just really well connected. Life is good, stable, maybe even boring by comparison to last year's chaos. I'm at work one day when I get a call from my mom, who I talk to maybe once a month. Honey, your cousin Jenny needs a place to stay for a while. Immediate flashbacks to Kyle showing up with a backpack. Why can't she stay with you? Because we're renovating and there's no space. Plus you have that extra bedroom now. The extra bedroom that Jess and I specifically got for future use, not for housing relatives. How long is a while? Just a few weeks while she gets on her feet. She broke up with her boyfriend and needs a fresh start. This sounds familiar, and not in a good way. I tell my mom I need to talk to Jess first. That evening I bring it up carefully. So my cousin might need to crash here for a bit. Jess looks up from her book with the look. The cousin you've mentioned maybe twice in 3 years? Yeah, that one. And by a bit you mean? A few weeks, she's going through a breakup. Jess closes her book, full attention mode activated. After everything with Kyle, you're considering this? She's family though. Kyle became family and look how that started. She has a point, but also Jenny's my cousin and I can't just say no to family, right? We debate for an hour and eventually compromise. 2 weeks max, she pays for her own food, no overnight guests, and we're establishing boundaries from day one. I call my mom back and agree. Jenny arrives 3 days later in a beat-up Honda Civic filled with boxes. She's 26, works in retail like me. Etienne looks exhausted. Thank you so much for letting me crash. I promise I won't be a burden. Famous last words. We help her move her stuff into the spare bedroom. She seems cool at first, keeps to herself, very polite. Day 3, she's rearranged our entire living room because the feng shui was off. Jess and I exchange glances. Did you ask before moving our furniture? Oh, I thought I was helping. We move it back after she goes to work. Day 5, she's invited someone over without asking. Yet it's her ex-boyfriend Mark coming to talk things out. They proceed to have a screaming match in our living room at 10 p.m. I have work in the morning. Jess has to be at the library for a kids' reading program. I intervene. Okay, Mark, you need to leave. This is between me and Jenny. This is my apartment and you're leaving now. Mark's a big dude, but backs down when he realizes I'm serious. He leaves. Jenny's crying on the couch. The same couch Kyle lived on. It's cursed. And this couch is definitely cursed. Jess comforts her while I text Kyle. Dude, my cousin is turning into you. He responds immediately, even though it's like midnight in Texas. Oh no, do you need advice on how to kick someone out gently? Is there a gentle way? Not really. I learned that the hard way. Helpful as always, Kyle. Next morning, Jenny apologizes profusely. I'm so sorry about last night. Mark just showed up. You gave him the address, didn't you? Awkward silence confirms my suspicion. Oh, Jenny, we need to talk about boundaries. I sound like Jess now. I've been trained well. We lay down stricter rules. She agrees to everything. Day 7, she's used all our hot water. Day 8, she's eaten food labeled with Jess's name. Day 9, she's rearranged the furniture again. Jess pulls me aside. I love you, but your cousin needs to go. It's only been 9 days. We said 2 weeks. Those were the longest 9 days of my life. That night, I get a call from Marcus. I heard you have a house guest situation. How does he know? Did Kyle tell you? Maybe, or maybe I just sensed disturbances in the force. What are you, a Jedi now? Wouldn't you like to know? Marcus offers to come over and talk to Jenny. Says he's good at mediating. Sure, why not? Bring in the dimension hopper. Marcus shows up the next evening with takeout for everyone. Hey Jenny, I'm Marcus, friend of the family. Jenny's immediately charmed. Marcus has this energy that puts people at ease. But we eat dinner and Marcus casually brings up the living situation. So Jenny, what's your long-term plan? I don't really have one yet. Okay, let's make one together. Over the next hour, Marcus helps Jenny actually plan her next steps. Finding a roommate, looking at affordable apartments, budgeting, the whole thing. He's like a life coach who materialized from thin air. By the end of the night, Jenny has a concrete plan and a timeline. I can probably be out in a week if I hustle. Marcus smiles. There you go. And hey, I know a girl who needs a roommate. Let me connect you two. Of course Marcus knows someone. After Jenny goes to bed, Jess and I corner Marcus. Okay, seriously, how do you always show up at the perfect time? Good timing. That's not an answer. Marcus leans back, that mysterious smile on his face. Maybe I am dimension hopping. And maybe I just pay attention and show up when people need help. Those are very different things. Are they, though? Philosophical Marcus is somehow more annoying than mysterious Marcus. True to her word, Jenny moves out 6 days later. Marcus's roommate connection worked out. She's moving in with a girl named Ashley, who works at the same mall. We help her move her stuff. Thank you guys for putting up with me. I know I wasn't the easiest guest. Understatement, but we're too polite to say it. JJ, just promise you'll figure your shit out before the next crisis. I promise. She hugs us and drives away. Jess and I collapse on the couch. No more house guests ever. Agreed. We high-five. 2 days of peace and quiet. Then I get a text from Kyle. Dude, I'm coming to visit next month. Panic sets in. Where are you staying? A hotel, obviously. I learned my lesson. Thank God. But can I hang out at your place during the day? Of course, man. Kyle visits a month later. It looks even better than at Derek's wedding. He's put on some healthy weight, has a nice tan, seems genuinely happy. His girlfriend Rachel came with him. She's awesome, and they're clearly good together. Dude, Austin changed my life. We're all hanging out at my apartment. Derek and Emma are here too. Marcus showed up because of course he did. I actually have savings now, like money in the bank. Everyone applauds, ironically, but also genuinely proud. Rachel's telling us stories about Kyle and Austin. He's like a completely different person. He meal preps, goes to therapy weekly, even volunteers at an animal shelter. Who are you and what did you do with Kyle? We all laugh. Kyle gets serious for a moment. I was in a really dark place when I showed up here last year. I didn't have my shit together at all. We noticed. But you guys didn't just kick me out immediately. You gave me chances and tough love when I needed it. Jess squeezes my hand. Even when I screwed up over and over, you kept believing I could do better. Marcus nods knowingly. That's what real friends do. And now I'm here, happy, healthy, with an amazing girlfriend and actual life goals. Rachel kisses him. It's sweet. Plus, I get to watch all my friends succeeding too. Derek and Emma are house hunting. Jess and I are talking engagement rings. But Marcus is apparently starting his own IT consulting business. Wait, when did you start a business? Last month. How did we not know this? I don't announce everything. Marcus being Marcus. Later that night, after everyone leaves, Kyle and Rachel are the last ones there. Hey, can I ask you something weird? Kyle's got that look like he's about to drop some truth bomb. Sure? Do you think Marcus is actually dimension hopping? Jess and I look at each other. That we've been wondering the same thing. Rachel looks confused. What does that mean? We explain the running theory that Marcus appears in everyone's life at crucial moments and seems to know everyone. That's not dimension hopping, that's just good networking. Rachel's being logical, but where's the fun in that? Or maybe he is dimension hopping and this is his cover story. We debate this for another hour before they head back to their hotel. A month later, Jess and I are at a jewelry store looking at rings. I'm not great with this stuff, but I know she likes simple designs. We're looking at options when someone walks in. It's Marcus with a girl. Oh, hey guys. He seems surprised, but also not really. Marcus, are you engagement ring shopping? Maybe. The girl with him laughs. I'm Stephanie, Marcus's girlfriend of 6 months that he's apparently never mentioned to anyone. We're all shocked. You have a girlfriend? I have a life outside of helping my friends with their crises. Fair point. We chat for a bit. Stephanie's lovely, works as a graphic designer. Met Marcus at a coffee shop. The most normal meeting story ever, which is somehow suspicious. How do we not know about this? Marcus shrugs. I'm private about my personal life. You've been at every major event in our lives for the past year. That's different. That's friend stuff. We can't even be mad. It's very on brand for Marcus to have a whole relationship we knew nothing about. Jess and I pick out a ring, going to propose on our 2-year anniversary next month. The proposal is perfect, rooftop restaurant, sunset, the whole thing. She says yes, obviously. We call everyone immediately. Derek and Emma are thrilled. They just closed on their house. Kyle and Rachel are excited. They're moving in together in Austin. Marcus answers, and I can hear party sounds in the background. Here, dude, where are you? Just at a thing. What thing? A thing. Anyway, congrats on the engagement. He hangs up before I can ask more questions. 2 weeks later, I find out the thing was Marcus proposing to Stephanie. They're engaged too now. Why didn't you tell me you were proposing the same week? I didn't want to steal your thunder. This man is too considerate for his own good. We plan a joint engagement party because why not? Our friend group is basically family now. But the party is at Derek and Emma's new house. Everyone's there. Kyle flew in with Rachel. Jenny showed up with her new boyfriend, who seems normal. My parents are there, Jess's parents, even Marcus's parents, who I'm meeting for the first time. They're exactly how you'd expect, super nice and somehow know everyone at the party already. Where does Marcus get it from? Get what? The ability to know everyone. Marcus's dad laughs. It's a gift. Yeah, he's been like this since he was a kid. Mystery partially solved, it's genetic. The party's going great, everyone's having fun. Kyle stands up to give a speech. So I know I'm probably the last person who should be giving relationship advice. Everyone laughs. But I've learned a lot this year about what it means to actually care about people. He's looking at me and Jess. When I showed up at your door a year ago, I was a mess. I had no direction. And I was taking advantage of people's kindness. But you two showed me what real friendship looks like, tough love mixed with actual support. I'm getting emotional. And now look at us. Everyone's getting married, buying houses, starting businesses, living actual adult lives. Derek raises his beer. To the couch that started it all. Everyone toast to the fucking couch. My apartment's cursed couch that housed both Kyle and Jenny and somehow led to all this. Marcus stands up next. Jeff, I just want to say I'm proud of all of you. Even though we still don't know if you're dimension hopping, everyone laughs. Marcus does his mysterious smile thing. The truth is, I just really care about my friends, and when I see someone struggling, I try to help. That's called being a good person. Emma's crying happy tears. And maybe I do dimension hop. Maybe I'm in multiple timelines helping different versions of all of you. Everyone stops. I'm kidding. Collective sigh of relief, but also slight disappointment. The party continues late into the night. At one point, I'm standing outside with Derek and Kyle. Remember when you wanted to kill me for letting Kyle stay? Derek laughs. Dude, I wanted to kill both of you. But look how it worked out. We're looking at the house Derek and Emma just bought, thinking about our upcoming weddings. But your couch changed all our lives. It's a magical couch. It's a cursed couch that we should burn. Kyle laughs. Either way, I'm glad I knocked on your door that night. Group hug in Derek's backyard. 6 months later, it's a double wedding weekend. Jess and I get married on Saturday, Marcus and Stephanie on Sunday. Both ceremonies are beautiful, all the same people at both. Kyle's my best man, gives a hilarious speech about the couch and how it led to me meeting Jess. And now he's marrying the woman who finally taught him about boundaries. Everyone laughs. Jess blows a kiss to Kyle. At the reception, I dance with my new wife. We really have come full circle. From couch squatter to wedding guest to best man. It's a redemption arc for the ages. We kiss and continue dancing. Marcus and Stephanie's wedding the next day is equally perfect. Smaller, more intimate, but beautiful. During the reception, Marcus pulls me aside. Dude, thanks for being there through everything. Dude, you've been there for all of us. That's what I do. Seriously though, are you dimension hopping? He laughs. If I told you I was, would you believe me? Honestly, at this point, yes. Then let's just say I'm very good at being in the right place at the right time. I'll take that answer. A year later, life has settled into comfortable normalcy. Jess and I are trying for kids, Derek and Emma are pregnant, Kyle and Rachel got engaged. Marcus and Stephanie bought a house and adopted 3 cats. Jenny's doing well, still with that same boyfriend. They're happy. One night, I'm scrolling through my phone and find old photos from when Kyle first showed up. Him sprawled on the couch, eating my food, invading my space. At the time, it was the worst thing ever, but it led to everything good in my life now. Jess walks in. What you looking at? Old photos from the Kyle era. She sits next to me. Wild how much has changed. Yeah, and who knew letting a random online friend crash would lead to all this? She kisses my cheek. Best worst decision you ever made. Agreed. I get a notification. It's the group chat. Kyle sent a photo of his new apartment in Austin. They've upgraded to a 2-bedroom. Marcus sent a photo of his cats. Derek sent a photo of their nursery setup. Emma sent a photo of her baby bump. Jenny sent a photo of her new apartment with Ashley. Everyone's living their best lives. I sent a photo of the old couch. It's still in our apartment. The couch that started it all. Responses flood in. Burn it. Keep it forever. Put it in a museum. That couch has seen things. We all laugh via text. Later that night, Jess and I are lying in bed. Think we should get rid of the couch? Absolutely not. It's part of our origin story now. It's ratty and old. It's historic. She laughs. Fine, but if anyone else tries to crash on it, I'm putting my foot down. Deal. We fall asleep and I dream about dimension-hopping Marcus appearing in multiple timelines, always showing up at the exact right moment to help people. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Either way, I'm grateful for that couch, for Kyle showing up, for all the chaos that led to this perfect life. Next morning, I'm making coffee when there's a knock at the door. My heart stops. Flashbacks to Kyle showing up that first night. I open it cautiously. Yeah, it's just a delivery guy with a package. Inside is a gift from Kyle and Rachel. It's a photo frame with a picture of all of us at Derek's wedding, everyone smiling and happy. There's a note. Thanks for teaching me what home really means. I hang it on the wall next to our wedding photos. Jess comes out and sees it. That's perfect. Yeah, it really is. We stand there looking at the photo, remembering how we got here, from online friends to real family. But from couch squatters to functioning adults, from chaos to contentment. Life's weird, the internet's weird, but sometimes it works out better than you could have planned. My phone buzzes, it's Marcus. Coffee later? Want to tell you about this dimension-hopping theory I have? I respond, you can't keep doing this. He sends back a shrugging emoji. Some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved. Meet Marcus for coffee that afternoon. Okay, so hear me out. What if every time I help someone, I'm actually jumping to a timeline where things work out? Marcus, are you messing with me? Maybe, maybe not. We laugh and order our drinks. He tells me about his business doing really well. Stephanie's pregnant. Wait, what? Congrats, man. Thanks. We just found out. More good news for the friend group. We catch up for hours, talking about how far everyone's come. Think Kyle ever would have gotten his life together without crashing on your couch? Honestly, probably not. So, in a way, your inability to set boundaries saved him. That's a generous interpretation, Marcus smiles. Everything happens for a reason. You're so cryptic. It's part of my charm. Walk home from coffee feeling grateful for this bizarre friend group. Jess is on the couch, reading. How is Marcus? Still mysterious, also Stephanie's pregnant. That's wonderful. I sit next to her on the historic couch. You know what? I think we should keep this thing forever. As a reminder, as a testament to the power of poor boundaries in online friendships. She laughs and kisses me. You're ridiculous. But you love me anyway. Unfortunately, yes. That night I lie in bed thinking about everything. About Kyle showing up with that backpack. About Emma appearing and bringing Derek happiness. About Marcus being everywhere and nowhere. About Jenny teaching us to maintain those boundaries Kyle helped us learn to create. About all the chaos leading to all this peace. Jess is asleep next to me. Derek and Emma are in their house with a baby on the way. Kyle and Rachel are building a life in Austin. Marcus and Stephanie are expecting their first child. Jenny's finally happy and stable. All because I opened my door one night and let an online friend crash on my couch. Best worst decision ever. My face when my online friend showed up, refused to leave, caused absolute chaos. But somehow led to the best friend group and happiest life I could have imagined. That feeling when you realize that sometimes the most annoying situations are actually blessings in disguise and magic couches are real.
Knocked on my door at 9 p.m. Said he crashed just for the weekend. Backpack full of broken dreams. My online friend was not what he seemed. Pizza that I had to pay, eggs and bacon the very next day. Living in my boxers, eating cereal alone. Now I've got a couch goblin in my home. 3 days turned into 30, eating all my food. My roommate's getting dirty. Looks, this wasn't in the mood. He won't leave my couch. Won't leave my couch. Online friends in real life should come with a warning sign. He won't leave my couch. Won't leave my couch. But somehow this disaster made everything turn out fine. Then a girl showed up at midnight. Another friend he didn't mention. Suddenly my place is crowded. Tension rising, need intervention. A roommate knew her from college. This is getting way too weird. Marcus showed up from nowhere, always appearing like he engineered. Boundaries, what are those? He's using my cologne. My apartment's now a hostel, but I'm not alone. He won't leave my couch. Won't leave my couch. Online friends in real life should come with a warning sign. He won't leave my couch. Won't leave my couch. But somehow this disaster made everything turn out fine. Yeah. Maybe Marcus is dimension hopping, always there when chaos is dropping. From Discord servers to real life, now my roommate's got a wife. Kyle moved to Austin, found himself a better way, and I found love in the madness. Best worst decision every day. 1 year later we're all thriving. Weddings, babies, actual savings. The couch that started everything. Historic relic memories it brings. From couch squatter to family, from chaos to clarity. Online friendships can be real, even when they steal your meal. He wouldn't leave my couch. Wouldn't leave my couch. Online friends in real life came with a warning sign. He wouldn't leave my couch. Wouldn't leave my couch. And that chaotic disaster made everything turn out fine. Yeah, that crazy disaster made everything turn out fine.